This step-by-step video will show you how to add a furnace and instrument information in the C3 Data Web Portal. First thing you want to do is from the home screen is click on the Sites tab, go to the particular customer you need to add this information for. Click on the Furnace tab in the lower right corner. This site already has several furnaces. We're going to add a new furnace. New furnace, lower right corner. Everything in red is a required field and needs to be filled in before you can move to the next step. Furnace name. Furnace name. Furnace 1100. Furnace type. C3 offers many different types of furnaces to put into the web portal. This particular furnace is a front load vacuum furnace. Continuous, semi-continuous, yes or no? No. Does this furnace run under vacuum and partial pressure with a backfill gas? This particular furnace does, yes. What partial pressure temperature range used in production? 900 degrees to 2100 degrees. Furnace make. Again, we offer several furnace manufacturers. This is an A-bar vacuum furnace. Process table CQI9 or not CQI9. This is an AMS 2750F furnace. So I'm going to go to instrumentation type. This is a instrumentation type B furnace. It runs load thermocouples during the process. Hot and cold sensors also used as load sensors. This is not a type C furnace, so the hot and cold are not used as load sensors. We can select no. Precision is where you want your decimal point to be in the temperatures. I want this one in tenths of a degree, units Fahrenheit or Celsius, milliamps, amperage, millivolt, voltage. This is a Fahrenheit running furnace. Calibrations are going to run to AMS 2750F as well as the SATs. We need to set an operating range and furnace class for this furnace. This furnace runs from 900 degrees to 2100 degrees. This is a class 3 furnace, plus or minus 15 degree tolerance. TUS is required. TUS spec, again, 2750F. This is going to be an initial survey. We can either have initial or periodic. If the initials are completed on this furnace, you would want to choose periodic. Loads are not required with this furnace. Success count would be after each initial survey. You want to come back into the web portal and change your success count up as you go. Enforce a max threshold time. That is if that is required by the spec of the customers you are adhering to. A minimum stabilization time as well. You can click on these, add a number of minutes for the max threshold time, or the minimum stabilization time is not required. C3 will pull up the most stringent frequency that is required per AMS in this case for the frequency of the furnace temperature uniformity surveys. It is quarterly. Click OK. That'll show up down here. We want to click OK. Save that information. Now our operating range is here. Our class TUS is going to be initial and the cycle is going to be quarterly. Now we need to add our calibration cycles. Again, C3 will pull up the most stringent frequency needed. Calibrations are going to be on a quarterly frequency. SATs are going to be on a monthly frequency for a class 3 furnace. This is going to be your furnace dimensions. X is going to be the width of the furnace, 36 inches. Y is the height of the furnace. Z is either the length or the depth, 48 inches. We can now set our TUS connection points or the thermocouple location points. C3 offers several different options for you, or you can choose a custom picture if you have to include a, let's say, a loaded rack with the wires connected to it for a customer. That can also be put there. We can also change if we're using a numbered order instead of an alphabetical order. We can change these as we need. Save. Now we're going to add our instruments. As you can see, this furnace has no instruments added to it currently. We're going to add new instrument. Lower right corner, new instrument tab. Same as before, anything in red is required to have something in it before it will let you move to the next step. Serial number is going to be, ANA 14789. This is going to be again, we offer several controller manufacturers in our list. If you do not see one that you need, please contact C3 support and we will be glad to add it for you. This particular instrument is going to be a Super Systems 9220. Again, different models of the controller manufacturer. This is a 9220. If you do not see the model number, again, contact C3 support. We'd be glad to help you. Function is exactly what it sounds like. What is the function of this particular controller? This is going to be our temp control, or if you need to, you can add a new function yourself. Code is going to be what will bring up the code on your report. Description is exactly what it is. I like to keep mine both the same. This is going to be just a controller. Put it in both spots. Save. Now you can see it's moved over here to the function area. Zone. If we have different zones in a furnace, maybe a multiple zone furnace, we can choose which zone it is. There are several options already in here for you, zone 1 through 10. If it's a low DC, back of the furnace, front of the furnace, whatnot. If no zone is required, a single zone furnace, you can add no zone. I'm sorry. No zone required. Precision. Again, I want in tenths of a degree. Bias precision, the same, tenths of a degree. Units, what are we using as our unit of measure? This is going to be Fahrenheit. Input type, many different options, RTD options, thermocouple type options, millivolt, milliamp, voltage, infrared, spool, all your options. This particular furnace is a type S thermocouple. Quench or fridge instrument, no. Are there any offsets used in this instrument? No. Now we want to set up our calibration test points. You can set up 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10 if you need to. First test point is going to be 900. 1500 for the second, 2100 for the third. Now I'm going to add my tuning parameters of this furnace. Please fill in all the information before adding tuning parameters. My bad. We're going to need to save this first. Make sure our information is saved. I'm going to re-click on this furnace, add in the tuning parameters. Now we're going to insert a row. A lower temperature range of furnace 900. Upper is 2100. If you had different PID settings or tuning parameters for different ranges of the furnace, you could add those in. Say this was 9 to 1500 with one setting, 1500 to 2100 with another setting. You could insert another row. This particular furnace has one set of tuning parameters for the entire range. We're going to put in our tuning parameters, 6.6, 1.8, and 0.9. And we're going to save this. These tuning parameters will be on your temperature uniformity survey report as required by AMS 2750F. Now we want to save again. Need to add another instrument. Obviously this furnace can't run on one control. We're going to need to put a high limit and our two load thermocouple instruments in there. We would go through the same process. Thank you. I hope this has been helpful. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to our support team at C3 Data. Thank you very much.